Hello students, in this video we will be solving some problem based on polynomial identities, and we will be taking problems from exercise 2.5 and the first one, which says use suitable identities to find the following products. So let's start solving. So our first problem is x plus 4 into x plus 10. So this is in the form x plus a into x plus b. So what we need to do is multiply x into this entire bracket and then 4 into this entire bracket. So we'll do x into x plus 10 followed by the plus sign here. So we'll get plus 4 into the entire bracket x plus 10. X into x gives us x square, x into 10 gives us 10x, then plus 4 into x gives us 4x, and 4 into 10 gives us 40. X square, we'll add up 10x and 4x, we get 14x and 40. So this is the answer, x square plus 14x plus 40. Let's go to the next problem. Next problem says x plus 8 into x minus 10. So we solve it the similar way, x into this whole bracket and 8 into this entire bracket. So we get x into x minus 10 plus 8 into x minus 10. We open the brackets now. X into x gives us x square, x into minus 10 will give us minus 10x, plus 8 into x gives us plus 8x, plus 8 into minus 10 will give us minus 80. X square minus 10x plus 8x gives minus 2x minus 80. So the answer is x square minus 2x minus 80. Next problem, 3x plus 4 into 3x minus 5. Once again we will multiply 3x into this entire bracket and 4 into this bracket. 3x into 3x minus 5 plus 4 into 3x minus 5. We open the brackets. 3x into 3x gives us 9x square. 3x into minus 5 gives us minus 15x. 4 into 3x will give plus 12x. 4 into minus 5 gives us minus 20. 9x square minus 15x plus 12x gives minus 3x minus 20. The answer is 9x square minus 3x minus 20. Next problem is y square plus 3 upon 2 into y square minus 3 upon 2. So this is in this form, a plus b into a minus b, which means the identity should give us a square minus b square. So let's put it in that form. So a square minus b square form, which is a is this and b is this. A is y square and b is 3 upon 2. So we will put y square into whole square. Remember, y square is equal to a. Okay, so y is not equal to a. Y square is equal to a. That means if you are going to put a square, that means it is y square raised to square plus 3. Oh, sorry, not plus, minus 3 upon 2 whole square. Now we need to expand this bracket. So open up this brackets. We will get y square whole square gives us y raised to 4 minus 3 square is 9, 2 square is 4, and that is our answer. That is y raised to 4 minus 9 upon 4. The next problem is 3 minus 2x, 3 plus into 3 plus 2x. So this is also in the a minus b into a plus b form. So directly we can write 3 whole square minus 2x whole square. That will be, so this is a square minus b square, and 3 whole square is 9 minus 2x whole square is 4x minus 4x square. Okay, we're done with the first question. Let's go to the next question. The next question says evaluate the following products without multiplying directly, and the first problem we have is 103 into 107. So it very clearly states the question that we should not directly multiply this. So we can multiply and find out the answer of this, but we have, since we are doing polynomials, we have to get it into the form where we can use polynomial identities. So how do we do that over here? So for this, the trick is that since it gives 103, 107, the thing common between, they are in hundreds. So we need to get them as multiples of hundreds, additions of hundreds. So 103 can be separated as 100 plus 3, and 107 can be separated as 100 plus 7. Okay, so let's do that and see what do we get. So 103 can be separated as 100 plus 3. Okay, so this is one term, and 107 is, since it is multiplied, I'll put a multiplication sign. No need for that. If you put the brackets, it means multiplication, but just for you to understand things better, I'm just putting a multiplication sign here. 107 can be separated as 100 plus 7. It means the same thing, but now we have got it in this form: x plus a into x plus b. Note over here, x is common and these are separate. These are real numbers which are different. So we have 3 and 7. So here we do not have a variable, but we have a constant number. This is important for x plus a and x plus b. See, there is only one variable, but there are two constants that we use. So similarly here, imagine this as your variable 100. It is common to both of them, but we have two other constants, that is 3 and 7. So we can use this x plus b, a into x plus b identity. So let's apply that. So we multiply 100 into this bracket and 3 into this bracket, and what do we get? 100 into 100 plus 7 plus 3 into 100 plus 7. 100 into 100 will give, no need to multiply over here and find out 100 into 100 is what. Okay, whenever you have 100 into something into 100, just add the zeros, means 1, 2, 3, 4. So make sure that 4 zeros come after 1, and that is the answer, 10,000. 100 into 100 is 10,000. You can find out by doing the long multiplication and checking whether the answer comes this or not. Okay, 100 into plus 7 gives us 700. Again over here, all you need to do is 7 into 1 gives you 7, and then you followed by 2 zeros, you just add behind it. Same thing over here, 3 into 100 will be 300. 3 into 7 is 21. Now to add this, we can add this the normal way. So we have 10,000, then we have 700, then we have 300, and then we have 21. So this will be 1. These are all added. This will be 2. 7 plus 3 is 10. We get 1 over here, carry. That 1 will come down, and 1. So we answer is 11,021. This is our answer. Now if we go to multiply and find out, we should get the same answer. You can try it by multiplying 103 into 107 to find out if your answer comes this. It should come this. So this is how we get the answer of such problems without directly multiplying them, by using polynomial identities. Okay, let's solve the next one. The next problem says 95 into 96. Now these are not 100. Okay, so do we take 90? No, we'll continue with 100. It becomes easier for multiplication purpose. We can even take as 90 plus 5 into 90 plus 6, but then multiplication becomes a cumbersome process, difficult process. Hundreds are easier to manage. So what we do is, if we want this in 100, so what we need to do is, 95 is what? 100 minus 5 will give us 95. Similarly, 96 is what? 100 minus 4 will give us 96. So all we need to do is, in place of 95 we need to put 100 minus 5, and in place of 96 we need to put 100 minus 4. Okay, so now this is in x minus a and x minus b form. Okay, so it is in x minus a, x minus b form. So all we need to do is multiply 100 in this entire bracket and multiply minus 5 into this entire bracket. Let's see what we get. So 100 into 100 minus 4 and minus sign in between, 5 into 100 minus 4. Let's see what we get. 100 into 100 gives us 10,000. Once again 4 zeros after a 1. 100 into minus 4 gives us minus 400. Minus 5 into 100 will give us minus 500. And minus 5 into minus 4 gives us plus 20. Now all we need to do is separate this out. So what we do is 1 0 0, and instead of make it easy a little bit. So we have this 10,000, we have this 20. Both these are addition, these are subtraction. So I'm going to take this together, and what we do is, all we need to do, this is units place, this is tens place. So I just need to add this part to this two part, and I'll get 1 0 0 2 0. Okay, that is by addition. And I take these two together. So 400 and 500 gives us 900, but minus 900. Okay, so 0 minus 0 is 0, 2 minus 0 is 2, and here we'll borrow from here, so which means this will become 9, this will become 0, and this will become 10. 10 minus 9 is 1, and we get 9 over here, so this will be 0. So we get 9120. So that is our answer. 9120 is our answer. Got it? Let's solve another one. So that's 104 into 96. Once again, 104 can be written as 100 plus 4, and 96 can be written as 100 minus 4. That is what we'll do. 100 plus 4 into 100 minus 4. So this is in the a plus b into a minus b form, which means the answer should be 100 a square minus b square. Okay, so this will be 1000, because 100 into 100 is what we get as 10,000, and minus 4 square, that is 16. If you want, you can minus it and see what you get. It is 16 over here. 10 we get here, we cancel this, this will become 9, this will become 9, this will become 9, this will become 0. 10 minus 6 is 4, 9 minus 1 is 8, and then we have 9 and 9. So 9984. So 9984 is our answer. So easily you can solve the problem. Right? So if you've liked this video, please click on the like button. Do not forget to share it with your friends and classmates. Click on the subscribe button if you haven't done so yet, and click also on the bell icon to be notified when a new video is posted. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.